Hey everyone, welcome back to Lucky by Nature. Angelic Vixen here. This is your no fluff arc breaking news. In this episode, we will be talking about everything you need to know about Valguero. Patches to several exploits have been fixed. There have been enhancements made to the dev kit and the weekly evolution event. As you know, this is no fluff arc breaking news, so let's get right into it. So it was officially announced yesterday that we are getting Valguero as another official map. It is going to be free, so it's not going to be included in the season pass if you do have the season pass. It's a free map. It comes out today on PC, June 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Unfortunately, it does not come out on console until July. Basically, the PC players are currently like the test subjects, the guinea pigs, and they will be making, changes and refining things as they see things pop up. This is usually how Wildcard does things, and actually a lot of gaming companies do it this way, where PC will get the first version, they will work through a lot of bugs and issues, and then what comes to console, at least in theory, is a better version of what came out earlier. My hope is that's exactly what happens, is that console gets a much better version and more refined map once it does come out on console. But I can't lie to you. Honestly, I was crushed when I found out that it wasn't coming out until July because I wanted to be able to play with my console friends, and now we can't do that until July. So it was just really disappointing, but I do understand it, and a lot of gaming companies do this. So I'm not angry at Wildcard. I'm more disappointed than anything because they didn't tell us this was coming. So in theory, they could have waited, but I do believe that they put it on PC to get it tested before they bring it to console because the builds for console are so much more intense. Let me know what you guys think in the comments because I know a lot of you guys play console and I'm sure the devastation was real yesterday. All right, so let's talk facts. The Valguero map is not as small as the island and it's not as big as Ragnarok. It's kind of a nice in between. But when you watch the video and you look at the trailer images that they put in, the way that the map flows together, it's like in perfect precision. It's beautiful. And there's not a lot of areas that don't get, used. And the other thing that I love about this map that they mentioned in the dev stream, which makes me think about it when I'm reading this, is the fact that they call this a builder's map because there's so much land to build on. We are going to be able to make epic builds in both PvE and PvP. Now, they said yesterday that there's 8 biomes, but they only covered 4 of them in here because of the differences. The White Cliffs biome is where you will find the Deinonychus eggs. So when you're looking for those will be there. You also have the Tundra biome, the Savanna biome, and then my favorite, guys, the Aberration biome. And I'm so excited because we're going to have tutorials, information videos, and we're going to be doing our daily series. So you guys are going to get to see gameplay from us being in there and just experiencing Valguero as a whole. And then it says here, what unique creatures will you find on Valguero? And as you know, we got the Deinonychus, which is a badass little dino. It definitely is, the way it latches onto the side of stuff, but I did notice it doesn't seem to go higher than the legs, so it looks like the only latch points are the legs, but we'll have to see that in detail. And once we can get it in there today, we will definitely be doing a whole bunch of testing for you guys. Alright, so as I mentioned, the Deinonychus is primarily found in the White Cliffs, but you will have some packs that move into the jungle and the savanna biome. So if you can't find them in the White Cliffs, be sure to check the jungle and the savanna biome. Another question is, will it work with the pods and fridges? The answer is yes. And then the question about transfers, it says here, similar to past DLC launches, transfers will be disabled, and they usually leave that disabled for a while. But the one thing about this map that Ragnarok did not have is they have explorer notes. There are going to be dossiers in the map. I don't know where they're located yet because we haven't been in there, but just know that they're available. At least they were in the mod, and all I can do is hope that it gets carried over to the actual official map. But again, I won't know until I get in there, and we will let you know as soon as we find out. Another question is about customer service offering compensation for lost dinos. This is not good news, so be sure to listen to this, guys. It says, similar to past DLC launches, customer service will not be offering compensation on Valguero specifically for lost items until further notice. Be extra careful, be extra diligent, because they will not replace anything that you lose, and that can be absolutely devastating. And then the question about the Deinonychus, tameable, breedable, rideable. Tameable is no. Breedable is yes, and rideable is yes. The reason it's not tameable is because you have to find their eggs out in the environment, in their nests, and you have to raise those babies. But in the past, they mentioned something about the Deinonychus being aggressive toward breeding or nests or something like that. So once we can get in there, I will find out more and I will let you guys know. All right, so we do have the download size, which is actually a lot better than I expected. I expected it to be really massive. I don't know why, probably because usually our downloads are massive, but it's only 7 gigabytes, so that's going to be great. Again, reiterating the fact that it's not coming out on console until July. So what kind of servers will we have? Here we go. Legacy is getting some of these servers. PvP and PvE, NA, EU, NOC, plus the cross arcs. Non-legacy servers, PvE and PvP, NA, EU, OC, cross arcs, small tribes, classic PvP, and the Arcpocalypse servers, which I'm telling you guys, if you ever need a really cool experience that's totally different, try those servers. You start over every 30 days, but let me tell you what, especially in PvP, you fight nonstop. It is so much fun. It turns almost into like a trolling server where there's not alphas. It's just genuine, fun PvP. You just fight constantly. It's a really great time. So that's all the information we have so far on Valguero, but let's talk changes, okay? So there's a lot of exploits that got fixed, and this is very important. The gas bags are now fixed in PvE. Ced actually was the one that told everybody what was going on with the gas bags in PvE. I didn't want to say anything in previous videos because I didn't want to add to the grieving issues that were already happening on PvE. Basically, the gas bags, you could blow away people's tames. Things were getting killed. It was absolutely horrendous for a whole bunch of people on PvE. I mean, that exploit is like the golems from the past. I mean, it just went out of control, but it is now fixed. Plant Z's weight is now 21, which is what it needed to be. And they fixed the big one, the exploit where you can feed plant-wise seeds to bulb dogs, resulting in 400% taming effectiveness and adding, you see it right, 200 levels. That needed to be fixed, and they got that fixed. We also have the pods and the fridges. Their engrams are now available on every single map, which needed to happen. And we have enhancements that have been made to the dev kit. As you can see here on the screen, a lot of great stuff has been added. So the modding community should be, cheering right now because that is going to be a great change. Moving on to the feedback from the community, Ced is still looking to hear from you. He wants the voices of the community to raise up and give him the much needed information that he seeks. Now, in the description of this video is the link to the Community Crunch. Be sure to go over there so you can follow the link to where he wants you to weigh in on that information. He keeps posing a lot of questions on Twitter, so if you need the link to his Twitter account, that is also in the description below. Be sure to use your voice. Wildcard is listening, and that is going to make impactful, positive changes for the future. And last but not least, let's talk the Evolution event. I know it's reoccurring, but I always want to make sure you get the dates and the times that it will be available. The Evolution event will be active from Friday the 21st of June at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to Monday the 24th of June at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where official servers will have 2 times harvesting, 2 times taming, and 2 times experience rates. So that's it for this episode of No Fluff Arc Breaking News. I intend to keep them short and straight to the point. If you like that sort of thing, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I will be uploading these every week. If you found yourself liking this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really means a lot to me. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Love you guys, and until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.